You ever look at a full-size Land Cruiser and think, yeah, that's awesome, but I wish it came in bite-sized? Well, Toyota just did that. And no, this isn't some watered-down SUV pretending to be rugged. This baby Land Cruiser is the real deal. The 2025 Toyota Land Cruiser 250, nicknamed the Baby Cruiser, might just be the most exciting comeback kid of the year. But here's the kicker. It's not trying to be flashy. In fact, it's kinda boxy, squared off, simple, and that's exactly what makes it so cool. This is a throwback to when SUVs weren't trying to be fashion statements, when they were about function, freedom, and that feeling of I can go anywhere in this thing. Sound familiar? That's because the baby Land Cruiser is channeling the spirit of the legendary FJ40, just with Wi-Fi and adaptive cruise control. So, what makes this compact cruiser so special? Let's start with the design. You know how some cars try too hard to look tough? This one just is. With its upright stance, flat hood, and beefy fender flares, it looks like it was built with a ruler and a toolbox. And somehow that makes it cooler than half the curvy crossovers clogging up parking lots. The front end rocks. A classic grille with Toyota spelled out in block letters, like it's straight out of a 70s adventure film. LED headlights sit in chunky housings like they mean business. And those squared off proportions? They're not just for looks. They make this thing a trail ninja. Now under the hood, this is where it gets interesting. It's powered by a 2.4-liter turbocharged hybrid that cranks out 326 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque. That's right, hybrid power, but not the boring kind. This setup gives you electric smoothness when you want it and turbo punch when you need it. You can silently cruise through the city, or bulldoze through a muddy trail. Your choice. And speaking of trails, this Baby Cruiser is no mall crawler. It rides on Toyota's TNGA-F platform, the same hardcore frame used in the full-size Land Cruiser, Tundra, and Tacoma. It's got full-time 4WD, locking differentials, crawl control, and multi-terrain select modes. Translation? It laughs in the face of snow, sand, mud, and mountains. This thing was built to get dirty. Inside, it's all about functional comfort. No, it's not dripping in luxury, thankfully. Instead, it's rugged and tech-savvy. You get a chunky steering wheel, easy-to-clean materials, and knobs you can use with gloves on. The touchscreen? A crisp 12.3-inch display with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. There's even a 2400-watt AC inverter so you can power up gear while off-grid. Because sometimes your campsite needs a blender, right? But here's something you might not expect. Even with all that ruggedness, the Baby Cruiser is actually affordable. Toyota is aiming for a price tag starting around $55,000, which is wild when you consider what you're getting. Real 4WD, real capability, real heritage. And let's be honest, heritage matters. The Land Cruiser badge isn't some marketing gimmick. It's been to war zones, deserts, jungles, and icy mountaintops. So when Toyota puts that name on a new SUV, they're not just selling you a vehicle. They're handing you a legacy. Think about it. How many SUVs today are truly built for adventure? Not grocery runs, not soccer practice. Adventure. This one is. The 2025 Baby Land Cruiser doesn't just look the part. It plays the part. It's the SUV for people who still believe that off-road isn't just a setting on a dial. It's a mindset. So if you've been waiting for something tough, capable, and cool without trying, this might just be your next ride. Like what you heard? Then smash that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you take this over a Bronco or a Wrangler? And don't forget to subscribe for more reviews that go beyond the spec sheet. Until next time, keep it in four-wheel drive and never stop exploring.